Yo, 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 what is going on, guys? What is going on, guys? Your boy Kwadwoamanfoh. Welcome to another movie review. Alright, we're reviewing this horror movie that just came out recently, produced by Shudder, called Night Patrol. Night Patrol starring some of my favorite rappers, Freddie Gibbs and YG, but they're not the main. They're not the main. They're not the main. They're not the main attractions, I should say. Though I am a fan of theirs, but as you can see, it is starring Justin Long, also Jeremy Fowler, and R.J. Seiler. They're the main characters. I did mention YG. You see Flying Lotus in there. Freddie Gibbs. Now, this story, let me actually read you the synopsis here. An LA cop discovers a local task force is hiding a secret that puts the residents of his childhood neighborhood in danger. Now, it sounds interesting. I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounds very interesting. The ideas are great in this film. However, the execution is not well. First of all, they start off with a good premise. They do too many things at once. They try to portray the racism with the LAPD, which would be cool. It's too many ideas. The racism in the LAPD. They try to do the war with the Crips and Bloods. They also try to do. African spirituality in this movie. They just don't mix well. With a movie like we had with Sinners last year, something like this should have been easy to do. Sinners pretty much with the same premise, and it worked better than this movie, which could have had really good ideas. First of all, let's talk about Jeremy Fowler's character. Now, Jeremy Fowler's character, he is the cop that was mentioned in the synopsis. He is an idiot. I mean, a complete idiot. I don't know why they made him so oblivious to things. I thought maybe he actually had some, but a lot of the stuff that happens in the film, is because he is dumb. And it's not, and I don't know if they're trying to make, they don't really make it like it's supposed to be like a joke, because they try to do jokes in terms of, they try to make the gangsters, which is Freddie Gibbs, YG, and Flying Lotus, they try to make them the conspiracy theorists, and the ones that come up with different conspiracies. They used in the trailer, they're talking about lizard men and all this stuff like that. However, it's not good dialogue. It's horrible dialogue. And I don't know, like, I like YG's acting because he just act like himself. But Freddie Gibbs, you know, he's supposed to show more acting range because he is the leader, and he's kind of he has a MacGuffin in the film as to why he wants to go against the Night Patrol. Because the Night Patrol in the beginning of the movie take out his little sister, and he act like he had no emotion when they find out what happens. So I don't know, that wasn't good with that. Let's talk about the Night Patrol. They had a good idea trying to make the cops racist and go against black people. However, the vampire aspect is a really stupid aspect. I did not like it at all. Horrible. They could have done without that aspect. If this was more grittier, down to earth, between racist cops or something, it could have worked. But the vampire aspect was not good in this film. Oh man, let's talk about your boy R.J. Seiler, who goes by the name of Wazzy in the film. This guy does absolutely nothing through about 90% of the film till the end. And even when he has to do something at the end, it's not really cool. It's not really cool at all. I know this is the Blue Ranger from the Power Rangers movie that came out years ago. And yeah, man, I don't know what they were thinking with this film and what the direction they were trying to take with this character, but all he does is run and stand there. And then near the end, he does fight, but it's not even a good fight. Let's talk about Justin Long. Let's talk about Justin Long. His character probably got the most interesting to it. Honestly, his story arc, Justin Long's story arc, should have been Jermaine Fowler's story arc. Jermaine Fowler's name is Xavier. It should have been his story arc, because they set it up like it sort of is between with the mother and things of that nature. His story arc is cool in the beginning, but then after a while it gets confusing. Like, is he trying to be a good guy? Is he trying to be a bad guy? We don't know what's going on with this. Like, at first it was cool because he had a complex thing to him, a complex scene in the beginning of the film, and I thought it was really cool. Then later on, it's just like, oh, yeah, like, I don't really care. Yeah, this movie's not, it's very disappointing, man. It's not good. I don't want to say it's the worst movie of 2026 because there's Resident Evil, the Return to Silent Hill. But this is damn near disappointing, man. This is damn near disappointing. Yeah, there's not more I want to say about this. But if you enjoyed this film, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Also, check the last video that check out the last review that I did for Return to Silent Hill, which I just mentioned earlier. So make sure to hit that video card and let me know what you guys think there. I will talk with y'all soon. Peace.